Howdy folks, Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to remove this soffit. The porch is falling apart. It's been falling apart for about a year. Every time they shut this big oak door, a little more falls off. So I came out a couple weeks ago and looked at it and said best thing to do is remove the whole ceiling. What we're going to do is, of course I'm going to yank this light off too. We're going to remove the whole ceiling. I'm going to hit the wood with weldcrete to get rid of the dust. Then I'm going to wire it too. And our natural stucco key will go into these grooves and mushroom on top. We're going to do 2 coats of stucco. You'll see it as we do it. You guys are going to remove stucco. Wear a mask and some glasses, especially overhead, because the dust gets everywhere. I'll show you a little bit. See, this should come off pretty easy. It's just coming off right there. Sometimes they just get old. What they had here was it had a little moisture on the roof, so it leaked, and then the wood swelled, and this is the result of it. It just keeps coming down, coming down. So what I'm going to do is put this mask on. We're going to stop videoing it, and I'm going to yank this whole thing off. Then when we get that off, I'll show you the next stage of what we're doing. Okay guys, we got that nasty ceiling off. What a drag that is, but somebody's got to do it. Now what I'm doing is I'm applying weldcrete. This is a bonding agent. I get a lot of calls from people saying, what bonding agent do I use? I use weldcrete by Larson's because it's good for everything. A fellow called me from New York the other day and said, we did a color coat and it's coming off. Well, you dilute the weldcrete for a color coat on a painted surface, it never comes off, and you can see the color too because it's blue. For here I'm using full strength because I want this to really adhere. It's going to take me about 15 minutes to fully cover this soffit, and I'm going to wire it anyway. I don't really need to do this, but there's dust on these slats, so I want to get rid of all the dust. I wire brushed it, and now I'm just going to weldcrete it. So that's another stage, and then we're going to wire it. I'll show you that finally. Oh, these are 2 coats of stucco. Alright guys, got the wire up, and what I generally do is I put my staples in the rafters. Just like that. You better wear glasses because as you're doing this, it's going to fall in your face. So, the homeowners asked me something. They said, man, I wish you could see, we could see you doing it. And I said, well actually you can, I'll video it. I told them I video about half my work, so they're in another state. It just reminded me when I said that one fellow who called me from New York about the color coat coming off his house. Well, these guys are also in New York who own this house, so I told them, well, I'll video it because, we do about half of our work on video. The other half takes too much time. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and mix up some cement now and get both of these coats going on. The first coat is going to be extremely rich, a lot more cement, a lot of accelerators in order for it to adhere. The stickier it is, which means more cement, less sand, that first coat will go on and set real quick. Okay guys, we're going to put the first coat up. And again, this particular Portland cement, I have accelerators in it. What are accelerators? That's just so this first coat will adhere and dry quickly. It's going to take me about 15 minutes to spread this out. And it's good, by the time I'm done, if I played my cards right, I'll be able to put my second coat directly over it. If not, we're doing other things around the entire house that we can come back to and let it set an extra half hour if necessary. Always work away from your body. Right under it, falls on your head. And we got tight lath right here. Tight lath. Doesn't matter which way this wire goes because the stucco is actually going through these keys right here and mushrooming to the top. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is put my final scoop on here. That light's probably in the way, you can't see it, but what I've decided now is we're doing a lot of crack repair on this house too. So I've got nothing but time. So what I'm going to do is scratch this and then come back to it. It doesn't matter which way you put your scratch lines. This is just for the mechanical bond, because if this sets, which I expect it to, I don't want to, I'll lose my mechanical bond for my next coat. So that's why I'm giving it the scratch. I mean, you could waffle it. When I was union, they'd say, oh, put waffles in it like this, both which ways, so it will adhere better, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Anyhow, when I get ready to do the next coat, I'll show you that, and then the finished work, because we're going to get to a bunch of cracks around the house. All right, guys, took care of a few other little chores. Now we're just relaxing. We got nice soupy mud right here. It's good to go over this dry stuff. You don't want it too dry if you're going to go over the first coat. Anyway, we got time to relax. Take a time and put this second coat on. After I get this second coat on, I'll show you how we floated too, and that'll conclude this. All right, guys, now what we're doing is cleaning up now. I gave everything a sponge float finish. What we do is we bring the aggregate out with the sponge. And now, we're getting our edges sharp. We're taking clean water and going across here and cleaning up all the stucco that's on the wood there. On that crown molding is not important. If it gets on this oak door, now that would be a bit of a hassle for us. So, there you have it. That's the way we go ahead and do 2 coats on a soffit. We're going to call it quits now because lawn mowing company just came and they're going to start that up. We're going to go ahead, hook this up, tear this all down. Simple way to do a porch. Anyhow, thank you folks for watching. My name's Kirk. I'm with Kirk Giordano Plastering. You guys have a great day. We'll see you guys on the next one.